I'm lost here with you, lost in the woods, lost as I should. I barely see the sky now, we're safe under the trees. You tell me about your secrets and I'm falling madly. You catch me right, I'll be alright. It's all that matters really, as long as you be as crazy. Shadows will guide us where we never been before. Place it in?
Plant it.
You gotta take it out of the plastic thing.
Oh. How do
And I would put the soil in that as much as you
You do this to loosen it and then dip it out in your hand.
When so I act like no one knows me, but I can with my eyelids closed. Yeah, my fault, I think I like it. I don't so.
Hey guys, and welcome back. I had bought this little round tub to put a couple tomato plants in. I think I had 3 tomato plants or 4 maybe, and a pepper plant, and then Allison got a strawberry plant. So as you've seen, she just stuck cup and all down in it. She didn't even know that you pulled the plant out of the cup to replant it, bless her. But it's a learning process. We've never did a garden. My dad always does a garden for us, and this is not a garden at all. I'm not saying that. Allison's just not been around a whole lot of planting, I guess is what I'm trying to say. But if we manage to keep these alive, then we're going to have to probably transplant a couple of them just to give them some more room to grow, or maybe even plant them in the yard somewhere. I don't know. This is just a trial run. Heather wanted a few tomato plants, just something she could walk out the back door and grab a tomato if there's one ready, and we seen this and just thought it would work. I'm just not going to invest in a huge raised bed. I'll just do a garden if I'm going to do that, if that makes any sense, a small garden. These plants have sat in the garage for several days, and it's poured down rain, and it was still raining on this night, but I needed to get them planted and watered, and then you'll see the next day we take them out on our back porch.
When so I act like no one knows me, but I can with my eyelids closed. Yeah, my fault, and I think I like it. I don't so. When so I act like no one knows me, but I can with my eyelids closed. Nothing that I change about this moment forevermore. You know it still hurts a little bit, but not that much. 'Cause if you want somebody else, who am I to judge? I've been thinking about you all the time, but that's alright. I'm starting to get used to it, think I'll survive. I met you in the summer, when you left it was cold. Said we loved one another, guess that we're wrong.
Look. Ooh, can I have a table? Yes, you can.
Really? We
Yes.
bought everyone? That would fit perfect. Oh God, he's already chewing on shoes.
You better keep your work shoes put up. Yeah, little.
I met you in the summer, our love was out of control. I've been going crazy without you so long. I met you in the
He's playful.
I put Flash outside.
Why?
Because I don't know what he'll do.
Who's him?
He'd probably bark and stuff at him. Probably scare him.
I made chicken bacon ranch casserole last night.
Did you? Was it good? You're cute. There's dog food in the floor. I bet you'll eat it. I wonder if it's like a bottle.
Probably.
I feel like it would.
I met
So this is my daughter Reagan and her boyfriend's new little puppy. He is so cute. We had to put him in a little hoodie and it was so cute on him. It's just like me to try to make a baby out of everything, but he was adorable. He is 5 weeks old and his name is Lotto. So super cute. But if you guys watched my bathroom makeover video, I had bought these curtains at Lowe's and I got them for $5 a piece on clearance. I had washed those and hung those up, but I thought the pattern in the living room was too busy, so I swapped those out because I had hung the other ones in the dining room and in Heather's room. So after I swapped those out, I do think those look better in here and the other ones look better in the dining room. The dining room was just kind of plain and those curtains really didn't do anything for it. So a busier pattern I think looked better in the dining room. But you'll see later in this video that we dye our curtains, the ones in our kitchen nook. We dye those black. So I've never dyed anything like that before. I was just going to try to dye those, save some money. And I think it turned out pretty good actually.
a little bit, but not that much. Cause if you want somebody else, who am I to judge? I met you in the summer when you left it was cold. Said we loved one another. Guess that we were wrong.
Flash was checking out lately. She turned 1 month old yesterday. Who can believe it's been a month already? It flies by. But we took her picture yesterday just on her 1 month little day, and I'll insert a couple pictures here of those. But she is such a good baby. We got to keep her for a little while yesterday while Lexi ran some errands, and she went home and cleaned just a little bit just to give us some time with her. And that's the first time we've really just kept her for a couple hours, and that was so much fun. She is so sweet. I love her so much.
That's for sure. Funny how you had the best of love. I don't know if I'll make it home. I don't know, not like I care. All I know, turned up this goal. Only know I want the best of us. So I dance the night away when nobody's awake.
So this was the next day, same hair, same makeup, same clothes. I just woke up at like 7 o'clock and I got up and just started cleaning. The night before, we had a mess in this kitchen and Heather actually started to clean it and it was late and I said, I'm going to film in the morning, just leave it. So she did. And surprisingly, because normally she won't, normally she'll at least pick up a little bit, but she left it for me. So I just got up and got busy. So I was asking you guys what you used on your stainless steel because ours is always streaked and just smudgy, and I just can't find what's working best for us. So one of my sweet subscribers, Tracy, sent me some e-cloths and was like, try this. So I've looked into e-cloths before and I've just never pulled the trigger. And she was like, try this on your stainless steel. You'll not find anything that works any better. And I was a little skeptical, I'm not gonna lie. But wait till you guys see how good these cloths clean this stainless steel. I was blown away.
Dance the night away, no matter what they say. Dance the night away when nobody's.
I had laid out a dishwasher pod there and then I changed my wax and then I come back by and I grab the wax and the little pod and I throw it in the trash. So when I go to look for my dishwasher pod, I'm like, where is it? I couldn't find it. After I went back and I looked at the footage, I had threw it in the trash. But luckily, I just put a new trash bag in. So I dug that out of the trash, threw that in the dishwasher, got these dishes going. If you all have been around a while, you know we bought a new dishwasher. I think it was right at Christmas. I'm wanting to think Christmas Eve maybe. But this dishwasher is just not doing it for us. It will not dry. Even though it's got all kinds of different drying settings on it, it will not dry. And even with rinse aid, all that, I'm telling you, we've looked through the book, we've watched videos, we've done it all, it will not dry. And we still have the same issues. So it must just be a drain thing. It's not a dishwasher thing. The one thing I hate about this dishwasher is that the buttons are on the front. So if you just barely brush up against it, it will change your settings. And I hate that because I always start it or stop it and or change the cycle. It's just a whole ordeal. But it kind of makes me sick that we threw out a really good dishwasher, expensive dishwasher, because this is the cheapest one they had. So anyway, I don't know why I told you all that, but it does have a basket. So you guys know I hated the silverware tray. I love the silverware basket, but still I could have ordered a basket a whole lot cheaper than a whole new dishwasher. But anyway, it's just the cheapest one they had. And I guess that's what, you get what you pay for, but it does stink too that we bought a new one and it really stinks.
The body won't stop till we're great and old. Maybe for a second we can lose control. You should go work that body. Breakups leave the scars, you don't need to be ashamed. Everyone's got their hearts broken sometime. Let's go out and lose our minds, forget all about him. You can put on your dress, dancing to your favorite song. Everybody will sing along, sing along, sing along. So put your hands up, this is what we have to do. Tell me, can you feel it too, feel it too? Maybe you should go work that body. You should go work that body. The body won't stop till we're great and old. Maybe for a second we can lose control. You should go work that body.
So here I am using these e-cloths, and I honestly thought, how is water going to do the job? Like, how is it going to be any better than, a polish or something like that? There's just no way. But they worked so good. And I'm probably the last one. I live under a rock, so I'm probably the very last person to ever use an e-cloth and one of these polishing rags. But this made my stainless steel look better than it did new. I couldn't believe how good it worked. So I'll give you some close-ups in a minute and y'all can see for yourself, but I was shocked.
It's a new day for a high. It's another day to try to get by. And ooh, yeah, I'm feeling
also these floors. They were a whole ordeal themselves, and this is just life with animals, and I cannot keep up. But I was just going to sweep and mop these floors. It was beyond the shark. I did not want to suck cat litter or cat food up in that vacuum. And I'm just using these O-Cedar packs, and these smell like lavender essential oils. They smell really, really good. So if you like that smell, you would love these. I don't think they go above and beyond like Lysol or Mr. Clean, you know, anything else you would use in your mop bucket, but they do smell really good. So just getting these floors swept up so I can get them mopped and cleaned, because it had been a while since I had swept and mopped in here.
What I want the most in my life, they say you're out of my league, but I don't give a no. Deep down, I know you want it. You wanna take a leap and jump in. You wanna fall in love. You get me spinning, wouldn't it be awesome if you just kiss me slowly and had me in your arms? If I could make you see it, baby, would be something to make the starlight jealous up above. Oh, you make me up, hey, lights go out when I see you moving up, hey, like the air. I love when you groove like that. Oh, hey, could be us kissing in the moonlight. Hey, I'm just saying, if I was your girlfriend. I'm just saying, if I was your girlfriend. Sometimes you think about all the ways I'm making you smile. I know I am what you need, and boy, you're just my type. Deep down, I know you want it. You wanna take a leap and jump in. We're gonna fall in love. You get me spinning, wouldn't it be awesome if you just kissed me slowly and had me in your arms?
We are going to turn these black. And it says to use a certain amount, yada, yada, yada. I'm using the whole thing, so I'm on black. If this thing has a hole in it, I'm going to be ticked.
They had a huge one. It was some god-awful ugly teal green. They had two of them. I guess it's right on two on each side.
Okay. My clock's set for 9:30 if you want to see it reading up for work. Well, it ain't staying in this tub. Hottest water possible. Oh God.
Just like put clothes in the dryer. Yeah.
I could put a rubber band around them and tie them. Will you give me like a paint stirring stick or a yardstick or something? Yardstick probably be better. Yardstick. I know we got one. Goodbye, white curtains. I might need more water. Dim's black. Yeah, it said wear gloves. That's not good.
It said to, I wouldn't do it.
I ain't really touching it too much.
You put a lid on it and touch it.
Come here, kitty, kitty, kitty.
No.
You want to be black?
No, don't.
Like Willis? Anybody want to be like Willis? Get in line. I feel like
Say floss?
Yeah. E-cloths. I feel like a witch making a brew. You're gonna be black.
I like scissors.
never down, never. Like a theme in a song, clever. Feeling high, feeling low at the same time. Feels so right, then I'm wrong, hoping I'll be fine. But I get up, I always do. I never think, I always do. Never thought I wouldn't jump, oh what a fool. But if I fall, I will get up again.
So while those curtains were soaking, we went ahead and carried that tub outside that has the tomato plants in it. And we do have holes in the bottom of that, so that will let the water drain out. But I wanted to get this house picked up. Lexi was bringing Lakely over on this day, and then Kennedy had 2 back-to-back games, so we were just going to be hanging out watching softball and holding this sweet baby. So we wanted to get all the dog hair and cat hair, all that stuff up, and here I am chasing Flash around with a sock. He drives me crazy sometimes. He will grab a sock or anything he knows he's not supposed to have just so you'll chase him and then bribe him with cheese. So anyway, just wanted to get all this picked up. I don't like her coming in here and laying on the couch or just breathing in all the pet dander. So I try to keep it vacuumed up as much as I possibly can, especially when I know she's coming. And then you guys are going to get to see how these curtains turn out. So far, so good. I just rinsed them and then dried them and then hung those up. So I think they look really good. You'll have to let me know what you think.
I got this weight on my shoulders, slowing me down. I don't know how it came about. And while the world is spinning faster every night, I feel I'm stuck in reverse somehow. But it ain't no one's fault that I am stuck here. No one to blame this on, feeling so hopeless. I keep on pouring salt on my wounds when I shouldn't stay. I feel the pressure on me.
And shoot the corner off his chair, Flash. Who did that? Did you do that? Is bad. You're good now, ain't you?
How it's itching under my own skin. It's getting real hard to breathe. I gotta move on right now. I feel the pressure. A force of habit to point at another mistake, but 2 wrongs don't make one right. I gotta pull it together before it's too late. An hourglass in my mind, a light. I know it's all my fault that I am stuck here. No one to blame this on, feeling so hopeless. I gotta find the way before it disappears. I cannot stay. I feel the pressure on me. How it's itching under my own skin. It's getting real hard to breathe. I gotta move on. I feel the pressure. Ooh, when did I get so blind? I didn't see this coming. Ooh, I should have heard faith calling, trying to pull me out. But how do I get out? Yeah, how do I get out?
I tried to switch this table around so I could get up under it and sweep and mop good. This table actually has more room this way. I don't know why I don't just leave it like that, because with that cat wall, it just kind of takes up a lot of room when the table's turned the other way. But when the table's turned this way, everybody has room to walk and turn that corner without bumping something. But anyway, I just get the itch to switch sometimes, I guess. But Heather took that gray chair upstairs, just an extra place to sit up there because we just don't have a lot of room down here with this pack and play and all the baby things. And then we also took that computer chair out to the garage. I told her I didn't want to get rid of it, but we'll just bring it in as needed. So I'm going to go ahead and read my devotional to you guys today. And today's is April 14th, Slaying the Giants. And that's 1 Samuel 17:45 through 46. Remember the Bible story of the shepherd boy David and the giant Goliath. Goliath had been taunting the Israelites for 40 days, daring someone to come fight him. To say that the Israelites were stressed was an understatement. Goliath was huge and terrifying, and nobody was brave enough to fight him except the shepherd boy who gathered 5 smooth stones from the stream. We all have our giants in our lives. Our giants are real and they can rock our world, stressing us to the limit. In those moments, we need to remember what the shepherd boy did. He was going to face the giant armed with God. That's where our power lies. Giants stress us out, but God will fight our battles. The next time you're weighed down with stress over situations that you can't fix, go to the one who can. Then go out with his strength and watch as he conquers the situations that stress and worry you. Why do you think David had the courage to stand up to the giant when the others didn't? In my opinion, it's because David had the faith that the others didn't. David trusted in God. He knew that he had the armor of God on. He knew God would be with him and that God would fight his battles. Sometimes I feel like I can't even let go and trust God with the smallest of things. Things that just worry me when they shouldn't. Things that I could lay down and not carry around. And I'm bad to lay it down and pick it right back up. Lay it down, pick it right back up. And that's not what he wants us to do. And a lot of times I've found that when you lay it down and you leave it, that's when he takes care of it. Sometimes I think it's to test our faith. Sometimes I think it's to see if we trust him enough. With what is weighing us down, with what's stressing us out, our problems, do we trust him enough to leave it with him? And sometimes I think it's just a test. I've never laid anything at his feet that he's not taken care of. I've never had to go pick it back up and take care of it myself. He's faithful. I've never one time said, God did something wrong. He didn't take care of this. He let me down here. He didn't answer my prayer there. And I know we can look at answered prayer so many different ways. There's so many times I think God didn't answer it the way I thought he should. But I promise you, once you're on the other side of that, you're going to look back and you're going to thank him for the way he did answer those prayers, because he knows best. But what do you guys think about the curtains? You'll have to let me know. I think they look better black. Are they my favorite? No, I don't really know what I want. I'm not a curtain person. I'm just not. The only reason I bought those curtains from Lowe's is because they were $31 on clearance for $5. It was a good deal. Our cats had tore other curtains all to pieces. You couldn't tell from a distance, but if I showed you close up, those curtains were nicked and terrible. And I know the cats will turn around and do it to these too, I'm sure, but you know, it is what it is. But let me know what you think about the curtains. I think they turned out pretty good. I've never used that dye before, but it did work great. So I'll keep that in mind next time I want something colored or dyed. I don't know that I would ever have a use for it again, but you never know. But anyway, I'm going to hop off here and let you guys finish watching this video as I hang these curtains back up, get some of this laundry folded, all that good stuff. But I just wanted to throw this up for you today and give you all some cleaning motivation, some just life motivation to get you started on your week ahead. And I hope everybody has a super blessed, safe week. And remember, I love you. Remember, Jesus loves you unconditionally, no matter what. Lay those problems down. I promise he'll take care of them. I'll see you guys in the next one.
Gotta say the obvious. Nobody loves me better. Nobody loves me better. Nobody loves me better. Guess I'm just too scared to settle down. There'd be many nights I got too high. and almost left town. But there's something about you I like, about you I like. I get too drunk and too scared and lie to you. If only.
His battery died. Don't charge it. Don't put him back on the charger. You tired? You so tired? Huh?
Knew I would die for you. One of us gotta say the obvious. Nobody loves me better. Nobody loves me better. Wandering and fading, I know there is something more than this. I think I am ready for doing some changing. Oh God, there is something more than this. You can have all the world.
That could have been ugly.
Wanna be a shining light, live a life that shows through the darkness, a fire burning in the night, be a home for the world so broken, be a friend to the lonely, the joy that he showed me, make the broken things new. Yeah, I'm the only hope for you and I wanna have the heart of Jesus, yeah. I wanna have the heart of Jesus. Keep my windows open, I hear the cries of the broken. I know they were made for more than this. I see all the fire and smoke and hearts are losing hope, yeah, I know. It's hard, I wanna be a shining light, live a life that shows through the darkness,